Hi everyone. Okay, my glasses are glaring. Oh, sorry about that everyone. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial class on how I made some of the characters in one of my last cards, my challenge that a girl at work asked me to do. Now, there's a couple of people in this and looking for actual people looking people on the cartridges for Cricut, I find quite a challenge because they're not all in the correct positions that we want. So I am getting very creative with changing some of the characters that are doing certain things that I like to adapt them to what I want to do. And there was one character in particular. She asked me to do a Chinese girl, knock-knees, being dragged behind her boyfriend on rollerblades. And so I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to look for in the Cricut cartridges? And I started looking through all the cartridges that I own, and I found a character on Country Life. And there's a few regular skinny people, just regular people, not cartoons, but just regular looking people. And so on the cartridge I found is a young girl. It may not be that easy to see, but she is on, on a tractor. See how she's on a tractor? But it had her bent over. You know how you'd look if you were nervous on roller skates? Well, that was what I was aiming for, is to find somebody who was looking like they were bent over. Oops, pardon me. Bent over and being dragged behind somebody on rollerblades. And so what I'm going to show you is how I adapted it by taking the bits of the character that I wanted and incorporating them into what I was doing. So I'm going to show you from above. This is my new camera angle. I was going to show you what I've done to be able to videotape from above my table. I have gone to a plastic shop and I bought this plexiglass. It's a strip of plexiglass. It's nothing fancy, but there's a lip at the bottom. There's a hole drilled in here, and I've put a screw mount so my camera can sit right above my table, and it attaches to my ceiling. So it's pretty easy. But I designed it a while ago, and I've been dying to use it now that I'm in my new house. I designed it so that I could actually use it in my new room. So let's get going. Alright everyone, this is the second time I've recorded this because I guess I didn't hit record. Or I hit record at one point, but I must have pushed the button again, so it didn't work. Anyways, okay, so I'm working on my gypsy because I can lay out everything I want and do it all at once, so it's quicker for me. But you don't have to use your gypsy. You can certainly just use the cartridge and the booklet and cut out one of the image of the tractor and the girl, one image of her t-shirt, and her skin color. Those are the only ones that I cut out. Everything else I don't need. Now, so here's the tractor and the girl, there's her skin color, and there is her t-shirt. So I will cut this out real quick. You don't need to watch the Cricut work. You know how it works. Okay. So, like I said, you do not have to cut out the entire tractor. There's no way that I could cut off anything of the tractor because it's one solid line. So I can't hide any contours or any lines using the gypsy. But the one good thing is you don't have to waste paper. You can just cut out put it up in the upper corner and just cut out what you want to cut out. The machine will still cut on the mat, but it won't cut out paper. So you're not wasting paper. That is what I'm trying to say here. You can or you don't have to. It's up to you. Sometimes when you're learning, you have to go through some paper. So I have gone through a bit of paper learning this process, but now I've got it down to a bit of a fine art. As long as I play my cards right, I aim properly and know where it's going to fall upon on this girl. Like the image is in a certain area and you just sort of cut out that section. So you've got, you just have to eyeball it. Okay, now what I'll do is put this aside and I will bring in my image. Now, what I wanted to show you is that this whole image here, I'll show you this because this is the whole image. It's a tractor, okay? She's sitting on a tractor. I don't know if that's in the frame. I should make sure that it's in the frame. Okay, so that's her in the tractor. And what I have done is I have cut away, I can use a pencil mark just to draw in her booty and a little foot on both of those because I'm going to put those in a shoe, which I would cut out from a different cartridge. Plus with her little arm, I just cut off the steering wheel basically. So what you'll end up with after fussy cutting the shape out is the body like this. So it looks like she's slipping, it looks like she's falling, she could be sitting on a mushroom. You could do a multitude of different things with that different body shape. And then all I do is take all my bits and pieces. And if for some reason she was wearing, in the actual original card, what I did was I fussy cut just a skirt to look like, I just cut it out, pieced it on, and put it on top of her. I actually put the piece of paper underneath and then cut the shape of a skirt. And it worked really well. So those are the different things that you can do. You take all your pieces of this person and you can put it all together and create a person who's free of the actual item that you're cutting her off of. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show you today. And I hope that makes you guys sort of think outside the box. That's my motto, is think outside the box. I don't like to just be stuck with what they give me as images that I can use. I am creating images of my own to use in different ways. And I think that if you start looking at your cartridges, you'll see images within the images, and it'll sort of push us to try new things. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're just being creative. So you make a mistake, just throw it away and start with another piece of paper. It's really not a big deal. But you know what? We can get some really funky looking characters from our cartridges if we start messing around with them. So have fun, and I hope to make some more videos in the next little while, but I'm still learning how to use my new Mac. It's a big learning curve, which I am not enjoying, but I will get through it because everybody keeps telling me you'll love it once you know how to use it. As I roll my eyes, I'm hoping that day comes soon. Bye for now. Off I go to edit now. This is going to take me the rest of the evening. Good night.